Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good Lord. That was a bad one, y'all. That was a tough one to watch. As y'all can see, I'm in here by myself. I don't even know if my co-host is coming. I wouldn't want to face the Sixers fans right now after that monstrosity of a loss. Good Lord, we got killed tonight, y'all. We got embarrassed. Boston came into our house and smacked us around bad, 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 bad. And I guess I don't even know where my co-host at right now. I don't know where Jose at. I don't know where Carl. Ant, what the? Appreciate you, Ant, man. This one, hey, this one definitely hurt. Hey, but we got a special guest real quick. I'm about to throw in. I'm about to bring you in, dog. This one's for the stomach, man, just because it's against the Celtics. But I want to bring everybody's favorite from 6 to 24/7 in the building.
Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on tonight, man? Oh, man.
This was disgusting, man. This was disgusting. I don't even.
You know I was there tonight, right?
No, you went to the game and you home. You know it's bad when the buzzer just went off and somebody already home from the game. This
I
was a
left.
bad one.
I left 2 minutes in the third quarter. I saw the body language. Mm-mm, no, and then you
Everything,
should
everything went
chatter,
wrong. Everything
chatter.
went wrong. What
I
was the
don't.
what was the vibe like in the stadium when we was down
So
40?
pregame, it was hype. I mean, you felt like the chairs rumbling, and Harden comes out, rings the bell. Crazy outfit, but everybody's Harden, Harden, Harden. And first quarter, I don't know what was said, but you could definitely tell like this was that moment where you take your foot off the gas and you're kind of like, it's only 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Like certain guys in the back of their heads, like it's only 2 games left to the All-Star break. We got James Harden. I don't really have to do too much. I'm up top, and I'm just glad that it's over finally because way
Hey,
people were talking.
real quick, Jose.
What's up?
Drew was at the game. He already. That's how bad it was. He was at the game. He said he
Out of there.
already.
No, I saw the body language. No, no.
It it was just overall nasty. This was low key embarrassing. I personally, I don't know if you paid attention recently. We started a segment called the flower segment. I can't even look at somebody with the flower in my hand and think about giving it to him right now.
I mean,
Nobody on this roster played well tonight. Nobody. We had some bright spots. Like I like what Paul Millsap gave us in them small minutes at the end. Granted, to be against the second, third unit for them. I like what he gave us, but Lord have like certain people really disgust me. Tobias Harris, disgusting. Danny Green, disgusting. Matisse Thybulle, they are starting to guard you the way they guarded that other guy we just traded. 0
they,
for 6, all wide open threes.
they leave him open.
I'm not done.
And it's
I'm not
bad.
done. I'm not done. Let me finish. Shake Milton, 2 for 10. I love that he's aggressive, but Jesus. And Court Miles, I'm done. I can't keep watching him play basketball. I can't keep watching it's sickening to see him on the court sometimes. It really is sickening to see him on the court. You ain't got nothing for me, Jose? Nothing? This is a rough one, man. This made my stomach hurt
Yeah.
watching. I had people texting me like, hold up, 50?
Again, like, I want to win them all, man. So I ain't got nothing to say, man. I want to win every game on the schedule.
You know
It's
what makes it bad?
impossible, but
I don't know if you remember what Jen's key to the games was, but she said 3-point shooting. I guess Boston thought we was talking about them. I think I think Boston thought we was talking about them because
To
they
see
didn't miss
live
anything.
is horrible though, because every shot. At one point, I left the top to come down and watch them shoot the ball from an eye level. Because from the stands, you're like, no, no. And you come down and you see like every shot and every foul was going their way, and I'm like, I'm gonna run out on the court. If I hear the whistle blow one more time, I'm gonna run out on the court. I'm gonna have to get tackled because there's no way you're giving, like, we can't touch them or else it's a foul. And then every shot they take is going in. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
but you know how they say we can't blame the games on the ref. The players got to play.
It was pretty one-sided though, man. Some of these, I think about the play where Marcus Smart twisted his ankle. I couldn't believe they called the foul on the beat. I couldn't. I was like, he's literally playing Olay defense. He put his hands behind his back and everything. I'm like, come on, man.
Embiid literally just, you do what you teach young boys. Don't play with your hands, slide your feet. Embiid slides his feet. Marcus tries to go into him like he normally does, twists his own ankle, and they call foul. And I'm like, and then there's another play where they gave Danny Green a tech for saying, that's a terrible call. I'm like,
I don't want to point the. I agree with Jose when I can't blame the refs because the refs didn't make us lose by 50.
I
But
can't blame
I will say they had a big control on that first half. It was just call after call on their way.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm starting to really question the defense aspect on the perimeter, because it seems like off a screen, that's when everything just completely collapsed, and it shouldn't be like that. Like a simple pick and roll, it just seems like it kills us every time.
Oh, we give Embiid flowers around here a lot. That's definitely a flaw on his point. A lot of those threes they made at the top of the key was because when the pick was set and Embiid sags off. Understand you want to protect the paint, but when there's Jaylen Brown coming around there or it's Jason Tatum coming around that screen,
right?
I kind of need you to step up a little bit. Like a lot of those threes,
definitely know your personnel.
Was that.
I just feel like a lot of what I've been arguing tonight during the game was that's going to be a consistent issue in the backcourt for the East. There's too many perimeter stars that we're going to see in the playoffs, and we're not, like, this is just like a preview basically, because we're going to have to play Boston. Well, we might not play Boston, but eventually, down the road.
Like who?
There's Boston, Chicago.
No, name the players. Like who? You said there's so many stars. Name the players
from the other team.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Zach LaVine, DeRozan. I know for a fact they're gonna chew us up if we don't. Like, we got Danny Green, and they're gonna pick apart Tyrese Maxey because there's no one that he can really guard unless it's Lonzo. You got Boston. They play on the perimeter. We just seen that, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
You understand this team that we just played against pretty much double team, triple team, everybody who touched the ball tonight. So it's just a matter of the coach better do his thing. I don't see it. So I don't agree with that. There are a few players out there. I'm not discrediting the players that are out there. But as far as you saying there's a bundle of great players out in the perimeter, I disagree.
In the East, when we have to play them, I mean, there's also Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. Like, there's whoever we
You're saying a lot of people. You just named me like 3 people.
But those are the 3 teams that we have to play in order to get to the finals. That doesn't concern you?
We don't know that.
Well, we're going to face one of those 3.
Says who?
If we stay,
our road to the finals is going to have to go through at least 2 of those teams, is what he's saying. At least. There's no way for us not to see at least 2 of them.
So I don't know, like, y'all betting on them like that? I can't see that.
I'm not betting on them. I'm saying that.
There's only 8 teams in the East, Jose. We got to see at least Brooklyn, at least Chicago,
so
or at least
entitled to an upset.
Milwaukee.
I've seen upsets in my life, man. That's all I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying. yes, there can be upsets, but at some point we're gonna have to play one of those teams in the playoff. At least one. Chicago, Milwaukee, or Brooklyn. We're gonna see one of those in the playoff. Just one of them. At least one. I think it'll be two,
First
but at
round.
least one of those teams.
Really
here we go. Here we go.
When you traded, you gave up too much for a guy who's gonna quit on you. And then, bro, by the way, what? See, I don't really understand, like, where do y'all get off on saying stuff like that? Like, he hasn't even played yet.
That's what I'm confused. Like, did James Harden play tonight? I know he rung the bell.
I mean, we basically got Harden for two role players. One guy only played 15 minutes. I mean, you're saying Steph Curry was a big loss. I mean, you could find another shooter to come off the bench, but Steph Curry was never going to start long term. So I don't really get that, those comments in the group about we gave up too much. Ben was never going to play again as a Sixer. This was probably the best package that we could ever get, honestly. I mean, you want a star, you got a star. And he's long term. He's actually said it verbally. This was his first choice. It just didn't play out last summer because Brooklyn stepped up. But now, Daryl Morey, he mentioned he wanted to play for Doc Rivers. He's playing with another MVP caliber player. I don't really see Harden going anywhere, especially even if he wanted to, he can't because his reputation is now, are you going to always quit as soon as things get tough? And now he has something to prove. So I don't really see, any multiverse possibility of Harden leaving Philly now. He's basically stuck with us. I think he's really happy here. Seriously hoping.
Can I give a bright spot for the game? Everybody scored. Everybody on the Sixers roster scored tonight. Every single player. And two of the players that started had 4 combined. I can't stand Danny Green and Matisse. Danny Green, Matisse Thybulle, and Korkmaz make me so sick. They make me so sick. They literally give us nothing. We can't say Matisse Thybulle gave us defense because they was torching him in the first half. So we can't even say we got that from him. It was bad tonight, man. It was bad tonight. 1 point. Milt, 1. He had a free throw. Now, imagine playing 23 minutes in an NBA game and having 1 point. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Hose, what's up, man? That's why I don't like when we lose, because when we lose, they don't give me no energy.
Yo, it's like listen, I've given you energy on the loss, but I mean, we gotta add war. But again, I feel like this is the worst loss of the year. I have to admit.
Yeah,
the worst loss of the year. Every dog has his day. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, like I'm not trying to make no excuses for these guys. These guys got to come out and play, man. I hate losing to division opponents, man. I just can't stand it, bro.
Especially Boston.
Yeah. Especially that team.
Boston, man. Now with Al Horford just playing out his mind at home, doing the things that we asked him to do, and he couldn't. Nah.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's much to take from this game. I hope they just throw this tape away. They know what the problem was. The pick and roll defense killed us. Our pick and roll defense was terrible. The refs played a small part, but I'm not pointing no fingers at no refs. My players got to go out there and play. So we just gotta get ready for Thursday, and it don't get no easier come Thursday. It don't get no easier come Thursday. We got Milwaukee. Just light a fire under us and make us say, look, we can't go into the All-Star break, losing back-to-back games. Does this hurt us? Does this punch in the face or we stand down on the canvas? What type of team are we going to see on Thursday is my question. What type? And I don't even look at. I just need to play the way he played tonight. That's probably the most glaring. I look at Thybulle, and I hate seeing 1 point next to his name. But on a good night, what are you gonna give me? 8? Tobias had 6 points, bro. 6. And I can't even say it was due to he was missing. He wasn't even being aggressive. He was 2 for 7. Like, that's unacceptable, bro. That's crazy. Maxey had 1 assist. 1. That's our point guard, y'all. He had 1 assist. This is crazy. Like, this made my stomach hurt. This made my stomach hurt. We had the over-unders was so bad. One of the over-unders was holding them under 100. They had that in the third quarter. The other over-under was Maxey having 7.5 assists. He had 1. And then Embiid's 29.5. I mean, we ain't gonna play him when we down 40, so he wasn't gonna get that. We down 40, he can't be on the look. Go sit down, big fella. Get your rest. He broke his streak. The streak is over. 25-point games is over. All of that little hoopla is done. Now it's time to get back in the lab, man. They gotta get back in the lab and figure out how to write this ship. Hopefully the next couple days, next couple weeks, next week, we integrate Harden into the offense and we come out of the All-Star break smoking. I'm not looking past Milwaukee, but I do realize that we're not going to even be fully constructed on Thursday. So I'm not saying that's going to be the final product what I see on Thursday. Do we need something to buy our market? Like, do we have to get something in the buyout market?
Yeah. Especially the way the bench is looking. I don't see any. I can't name anybody on the bench that I feel comfortable going into the playoffs with at all.
I thought Shake would be back, man. He's aggressive. Don't get me wrong, he's being aggressive, but it ain't working.
Aggressive, but there has to be somebody. Doc has to figure out: are you going to play Millsap at the 5? Are you going to limit Furkan's minutes and start giving Joe some more time? Are you going to play around with Charles Brown Jr. in rotation? He has to find a lineup where the right pieces fit, because there are certain playing styles. We overlook playing styles a lot, and not everybody's playing style meshes. Just because you were here longer than that person doesn't mean that you automatically, you're the best fit to play with every piece that goes on the floor. So I think during the All-Star break, when Harden starts doing scrimmaging, they're gonna play around with certain.
Hold up, bro. Hey, look. We definitely interact with the fans and we love the comments, but like, hey, buddy,
that dude,
you want to wait to see if Harden plays? Like, he hasn't played yet. What are you talking about, dog? Like, dude, like, come on, don't just say stuff just to say stuff.
Yeah, my man over there, feeling himself way too much.
Like, just admit Harden. He ain't played yet. What do you want me to admit? Come on, man. I'm sorry. I don't like throwing out a bunch of negativity, but you keep posting trying to get us to say something to you. Well, you got our attention now. Can we see James Harden play before you say it was the worst trade ever? Like, come on, man. You tripping. Shut up, Greg.
A lot of people are going to be very surprised when Harden starts hitting the floor.
I'm excited, man. I'm just excited as the day we got.
Wow. You see these dudes' comments, man? This is gonna be laughing, bro.
I ain't really see his comments. They were long.
I don't know if you can, but
they were. I saw it for like a second.
My man, funny as hell. You see it? You see?
Well, let me see.
Oh man.
Berg, you didn't really leave the group, right? You just haven't looked at the group. Don't say you left the group. I hope you ain't leave the group.
I literally left the group because of the nonsense that goes on.
Just take the line out of Berg.
It's
a lot of people stop talking about basketball. That's all it is. People stop talking about basketball. All they want to talk about is.
It's been a little crazy days in the group. I don't know if y'all really been paying attention, but I've seen some questionable. Like posts. I don't really know what's going on. I'm strictly eat, sleep, Sixers. That's it.
Well, we always appreciate you, Bird. And I got you. Look, I talked to you today, but I still ain't letting you off the hook. I'm waiting for you to let me know when to send you the link so you can come on the show. Now, this I can actually believe. If Danny can hit threes on a consistent basis in that corner, that's the one thing that always open up. It's two things that open up in a Harden offense: the pick and roll lob and the corner 3-pointer. PJ Tucker and Clint Capella look like Reggie Miller and Wilt Chamberlain when they was with James Harden. And that's just a fact. The way he plays opens stuff up for guys like them. So if Danny can hit it consistently, yes, I agree. He can look like the Spurs Danny Green. But the thing is, we've seen him miss a lot of wide open threes. And what if they don't help off Danny? What if they help off Matisse? We saw what he does. I'm so sick of Matisse.
Somebody got to get in the lab with Matisse. Like, Matisse got to learn to dribble, slash, Euro step, something, man. I'm tired of the dribble handoffs. He's 6'5", crazy wingspan, crazy athletic. He got to learn how to dribble, man. Somebody should be developing that kid. I don't understand that. And he's old. Like, he's older than everybody that was in his draft class. So there has to be someone that's pulling him aside like, yo, we got to work on some dribble drill. If Joel can do it, he can do it.
We'll see. We'll see. Look, Jose just laughing at the comments. Jose,
I don't think the comment. Y'all can read them out.
Jose is legit just reading the comment list right now. I know
listen,
he is.
man.
Like, I'm looking at him, and I know that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
What is
just looking for attention, bro? Yeah, you know.
It's just a dude in here looking for attention. And look, our boy Millie Milt said, you know what? I'm about to log off of Facebook and I'm gonna jump in the YouTube comments with you.
He coming at you.
That's what I'm talking about, Milt. That's what I'm talking about, Milt. Milt jumped off of Facebook to jump on to YouTube just to talk to dude. Dude tripping, man. I'd stop paying him attention now. Because that's all he wants. He wants some attention. I ain't got time for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And that's
man.
fine to say you wouldn't have made that trade, but you can't say it's a bad trade until the player that we traded for plays. Look, I'm gonna put your comment on the screen for 2 seconds.
I wouldn't have made that trade.
You're entitled to that opinion. You're 100% entitled to that opinion. But you can't say it's a bad trade before you see him. How's that a bad trade and you haven't seen him? That's crazy to me. All right, your comment on now.
I wouldn't. I know for a fact he's lying. There's no way. If James Harden is on the table, man, I'm making a deal. Like, I don't. 6 months without somebody, nah, bro. Nah. There was literally nobody that was going to be available this year or this summer, to be honest, for trade. You were able to keep.
We don't make a deal on the trade deadline, and we gotta go through a whole year of this. And then people gonna act like we can't even use that missing roster spot as an excuse. Like if it don't matter. That's a significant spot.
Very significant. It was $33 million that was sitting at home, man. We legit had to make a deal.
A huge chunk of what we were building towards too. So it's like you gotta replace it. Like, what other trade would you have done? And if you say Indiana, I'm gonna log off and just be like, all right, I'm done.
Hey, Sam Jones, I felt the same way the day of. I hated the price tag that we did pay. Don't get me wrong, I did not like it. The second it showed up on my screen, damn, I wish we could have kept one or two. If Drummond had to be in a trade, then I would have rather kept Seth. If Seth had to be in a trade, I would have wanted to keep Drummond. So I wasn't happy with the price tag, but at the end of the day, we did. When you put the players down on a piece of paper, we gave away 2 role players and a guy that wasn't going to show up for a star. Like, we didn't give up any star talent. At the end of the day, we love Seth in Philadelphia. We did love Seth. We appreciated what Drummond gave us off the bench. But at the end of the day, both of them were role players. We traded 2 role players and a guy that wasn't going to play. Like, I don't care what anybody, he wasn't going to play.
Yeah, he was definitely
He
not
got
gonna
a
play.
star for it. That's what I'm saying. I didn't like the tag when I first saw it, but then when I thought about it, like, yo, we really gave up some role players for a superstar. But I could feel you on that. I could definitely feel you on that. I really
Yeah,
hate it.
he ain't just a star. Dude is a superstar.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would have much rather. I definitely would have much rather put through Cork instead of Seth. But obviously, Brooklyn wasn't stupid, so they wanted Seth. Makes sense.
Like you gotta understand too. Like I'm sure, just like Brooklyn was a little desperate because at the end of the season they would have been screwed out of Harden. Um, you gotta look at them looking at us. They seen the desperation in us too, so that's why they asked for this and that. You know what I'm saying? But not to mention, like I don't see them type the amount of pieces we gave up to a non-division team that would never happen. We would have got for less, in my opinion. But the fact that it's a division opponent, like
They knew they couldn't make up.
anybody's thinking with this in their head. I'm not giving these guys this piece so they can end up winning the championship on us. You understand what I'm saying? And vice versa. Like, I don't know, man. I can't say we won the trade, but I'm not saying we lost the trade neither.
It's just the business of the NBA. A lot of people just miss that fact. This isn't 2K. Like at the end of the day, both organizations have to walk away with a reasonable deal that one doesn't get the GM fired and two helps them go towards the destination that they want to go, and that's get into the finals and win a championship. So I don't understand, like, we can't make that deal without including pieces that guarantee, okay, if Ben Simmons doesn't really live up to potential, at least we still got Seth Curry and Andre Drummond. They needed a big, and they needed more consistent scoring outside of Patty Mills. That was just the reality of it. They weren't going to take anybody else. They wanted Matisse or Maxey, and thank God Morey didn't deal either. And they were able to walk away with Millsap and Harden, and people just overlook Harden because they think, oh, we're only going to get 22 and 10. Like, no, Harden can become a 26, 27, 28 guy for us and still give us 9, 11, 12 a night. So I think once he starts playing in a Sixer uniform, a lot of people are going to be like, okay, we won the trade. Right now, people are so focused on a disgruntled, lackluster, nonchalant star that they kind of forgot this is the same guy who was having 50-point triple doubles just 2-3 years ago, doing the same stuff. Like, his game hasn't changed. He hasn't slowed down really. He does the same stuff. It's just, does he want to commit here, or is he just playing to go through the motions? He seems locked in. He seems focused. I think we get the MVP hard, and that's how we won this trade.
There's people out there talking about he's out of shape. Don't look like it to me.
That's
Another thing. Harden's body size has been the same for years. It's been the same. I don't know why people think that he all of a sudden gained weight. His size has been the same for years.
No, he did blow up there for a minute on the other side, bro. He did
I
blow
don't
up
know,
last
man.
year.
It was crazy.
No.
But you say that, but the crazy thing is, I would see those pictures, and then the second he got traded to Brooklyn, he looked normal again.
No, I didn't think he looked normal. I think it took him a little bit. He went back to that state. I didn't think he looked normal. He was a little. He got a little quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that.
Dang, stay away from Ishkabibbles for at least the first 2 months of the season. No cheesesteaks. Everybody in Philadelphia, if you own a cheesesteak restaurant, please do not sell James Harden any cheesesteaks. At least until we get this ring.
You probably already had one too late.
I'm about to say
it's too late, Pop.
he was with Meek last night. What you mean?
He got off the plane and said, "Make a piss stop first." What are you talking about?
well, we on to play Milwaukee. What y'all want to see out of this Milwaukee game? Do you think this loss stays on us? Is it a stain? Is it going to be something that lingers on to the next game? Or do you think we actually got a fighting chance against Milwaukee not being fully healthy right now?
I mean, if the guys come out and play like they did today, we getting smoked. Point blank, period.
We would have got smoked by the Kings playing like this tonight.
Yeah.
Oh man, not the Kings, man. Not the Kings. I don't know. I think we find a way to beat the Kings. There was no way we were beating. Not the way we were playing. Nah, the body down, heads was to the ground.
Yo, we shot. Yo, we shot 28% from the field. God.
Yeah, that's our worst game of the year. I don't think we did that.
I didn't even do that. So all of the stats that I looked at, I didn't even look at that. We shot 23 for 80 from the field. 28%. That's crazy. That's sad.
I don't like it. And everybody basically played. So it's like there's no
no. Not basically. Everybody that had on a Sixers jersey played tonight. I think Sam Cassell got in for the last 2 minutes too. Everybody played tonight. If you didn't get no burn tonight, you should. I would have really walked in the doc office like, yo, I gotta go. Like, send me back to the G League. If you didn't get in tonight's game, down 50. Oh yeah, everybody played tonight.
He almost didn't put in the subs. That's the funny thing about it. Like, he had Furkan and Shake out there for a minute. And I was like, you might as well just call it a night, bro.
Furkan must know. Furkan must got some dirt on Doc Red. Like, he knows something.
I'm to the point where I gotta kidnap this man because Furkan just looks so weird. Him and George, they're just so identical. Their games are just so slow and unathletic, and I don't know. They just think they're more finesse than they are when they go to the rack, and it just frustrates me.
Yo, Milt. So when you just posted this, Milt, I looked up at the box score. They ended the game with 25 made threes. We ended the game with 23 total field goals. Hey, that's it for East Leaf Sixers tonight. I can't talk no more. They beat the dog shit. God, dog. This is bad, y'all. I didn't even see that. They made 25 threes. We only made 23 field goals. But we lived at the line. We shot 39 free throws. We shot 39 free throws.
That's almost half our points.
Seriously. We scored 33 points on the line. So we scored just over 50 from the field. But yeah, it was bad. It was bad. We on to the next one, man. Oh man, he's upset. I ain't gonna post it. Jose, you look at it.
What happened?
Hey, Jose reading it. We'll read it to you after we go live. All right, look, man. We'll see y'all on Thursday. Pre-game for the Milwaukee Bucks game. Please be here 30 minutes before the game. We will be live. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat. We go by word of mouth advertising. So, I mean, if you ain't told nobody, I don't know what you're doing. But if you haven't, I need Jose to tell y'all what to do.
Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to get the hate out your veins. And coming in here with them negative comments is not going to see the light of day. Follow Eat Sleep Sixers, because if you ain't here, I don't know where you at.
Let's go Sixers. All on Thursday.
I ain't got to run away.